Hold on, you guys. I just realized that they didn't give me a mixing bin. Oh, wait. There's one right there. Never mind. There's one right here. I think this is from the other day, and I ended up using a glass bowl, so we do have a bin. Ta-da! Oh, my gosh, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Today's rhinestones, I know that I get excited. I know that I get excited, and I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful, about every single rhinestone mix. I picked the rhinestone mixes, so of course I'm going to love them all. And some of them just really are just like either just absolutely gorgeous, and I can't help but exclaim about them, like the Blue Jay one from the other day. Or they are just, I'm a Gemini, so my color palette of what I like is all over the board. But this one speaks to my soul. Today's mix is so pretty. It is very earthy and fall and rich colors, and I don't know how to explain it. Just wait a minute. This might help. This isn't even going to help, but not only that, but I'm of course part of everything, and I knew what tumblers I had picked, but I was picking them off of pictures off the screen and things, and I hadn't actually seen them printed. I came in today and I saw today's tumblers. I'm like, and I hadn't even actually looked at the tumblers. I just saw them lined up, and I was like, yes. I ate a Jolly Rancher. Sorry, I just saw my bright red tongue. Person. I wish I could just whip these out in a couple hours, because I love all 4 of these and I want every single cup. I want every single cup. Okay, so today's mix is kind of a fall mix. It could also go as a geode mix. It could also go as a kind of country mix. But the cups are fall. Okay, so that's what we're going with. There's also UVDTFs up today. Let's get started. Anyway, okay, here is the cup. So if you're new to hanging out with us, we launch new stuff every single day. So if you're over on Instagram, hi guys. If you are, then we're on Facebook and YouTube. I've got multiple cameras going on. So if I'm not looking directly at you, it's because I'm looking at the other cameras and such. But if you're new to hang out with us, we launch new products every day. If I do rhinestones, we usually launch some pre-sublimated tumblers that match the rhinestones, so that you could take the rhinestones and do something along the lines of this, where you just rhinestone out the details of the image. Okay, and we sell the rhinestone picker pencils, we sell the trays, we sell glue, we have all your basics, basic simple supplies that you guys need to do all these beautiful rhinestone designs. Okay, so this is an example of what you can do. You take the pre-sublimated tumbler and you do this. Now, we've also started doing some fun stuff where where'd she go? She was just sitting here. There she is. Nope. She was just sitting here. Where did I do it? Oh, there, it's literally in front of my face. I was gonna say, it was just sitting here. Where we've been glittering the butts, and then doing a coat of epoxy on that sublimated tumbler and adding glitter, and then doing a final coat of epoxy to finish it off and make it nice and smooth. And then we're going to rhinestone over the top of this. So you can epoxy over the top of them before you rhinestone. So you can do it how you want. World is your oyster, have fun. So we have the pre-sublimated tumblers that match the rhinestone mix that we're doing. And then if you don't need the pre-sublimated tumbler because you have a bunch of tumblers at home, you have a bunch of 20 ounces already, and so you're like, I don't need it sublimated, but can I get the print? Yes, you can buy a sublimation print from us from the exact same print, or the vinyl wrap. Okay, so you can buy the vinyl wrap it like we did yesterday. If you don't know how to do a vinyl wrap, you can watch yesterday's live. I did a vinyl wrap with you guys, my wing it way. And you can buy the vinyl wrap it yourself, glitter the butt, glitter the tumbler, and rock and roll. So if you buy the vinyl, it does need to be under epoxy, so you're going to need to epoxy it. You do not want to rhinestone over the top of just the vinyl, because if it gets wet, it's not going to be durable. So it'll last a little while, but it eventually over time if you are in my house, my husband would put it in the dishwasher and it's going to die. But you want to put these under epoxy, all the vinyl wraps. So we sell the sublimation print, we sell the vinyl wrap, or we sell the finished tumbler. Now let me show you guys. And there's a fun little accessory in today's rhinestone mix. It went so well that I was like, yes, please. All right, so we're going to start with number one. So number one is the spooky cherries. I'm not sure that's what they called it, but how freaking cute is this? It's like pumpkin cherries. Cherries are super popular right now. This is the vinyl wrap. It will also come as a sublimation wrap. So you can buy individually. You can buy a la carte what you need, whether you want it pre-sublimated, you want to vinyl wrap it yourself, or you just need the sublimation print and you want to print it, wrap it and press it yourself. Okay. Okay, there's number one. Then we have number two. This has been a warehouse favorite. It's got little bats. Okay. This is the print. This is the vinyl print. Or you can get the sublimation print. Make it into an RB. This one into an RBD. I don't know that it would translate onto an RBD. We could try. But you could just rhinestone on this guy. All right. So there's the print of this guy. Okay. And then there's a very traditional, this one has the plaid and the pumpkins and the ghosts. This is very traditional adorableness with the plaid. Okay. Are you seeing where this is going color-wise? No, there's no actual like orange in this one, but you'll see what's coming. And then we have spooky little Frappuccino ghost. Little pumpkin spice latte. Freaking girl! I cannot. I want one of each. I know I'm never going to get one of each because I'm just so slow at rhinestones. But I love it so much. I love them, all four of them. Okay, so they can get that in a sublimation print, a vinyl print, or the pre-sublimated tumbler, whichever one you need, whichever one suits you. Now, yesterday, I think it was Donna, or was it Dawn? I think it was Dawn. Dawn was asking us to, because we've been glittering the tumblers, she was asking us to kind of put a bundle together on what glitters we would think would be good to match the tumblers that we launched for the day, to do the butts and to work with the rhinestones. So this is your bundle today. The 50% off coupon code that is at the bottom of your screen will work on these guys. It is a bundle. Now you can go get them individually, but she asked for them as a bundle. And the coupon code will take half price off the bundle, just like it would half price off of an individual glitter. Okay. Oh, shoot. So this is a typo. Thank you. The website is I Want Glitter. Don't go by what's down. It's not I Want Taters. Taters. We're going to go with taters. Okay, the website is iwantglitter.com and the coupon code is glitter50. Glitter is in all capital letters and then 50. There's no spaces, just glitter50. Okay. And the website is iwantglitter.com. You want to know what's funny is it's been like that for 3 days and nobody said anything. All right. Then this is the mix that I'm picking. I'm picking Poncho. I'm picking Master Yo for the dark brown. Montgomery for like a burgundy plum. And Nolan for like champagne silver. Okay, so these are the 4 glitter colors that I think go very, very beautifully with any of these 4 tumblers. Okay, and they're bundled up. There's only a few of these bundles. You can buy these colors individually on the website. There's more of them available. But if you want to just grab the bundle, keep it simple. Look how pretty these would all be ombre onto each other, or do stripes on the tumbler with these. So pretty. Okay, so that is up on the website, and the coupon code glitter50 will work to get you half price off of this bundle. Okay. Then there's also a new keychain bundle. These are 2 more of our princesses. We've got Pocahontas and Moana, the little mini keychains. Okay, these are little mini keychain sets of Moana and Pocahontas. It will come with 2 keychain blanks to make a custom keychain. Okay, you can customize it. These glitters actually work with it. And then it's going to come with 2 keychain accessories that go along with it. So you can glitter these blanks. You can hydro dip the blanks. You can rhinestone the blanks. You can do whatever you want, but you're going to get the decal and the blanks. Don't forget that these have a protective layer over them. So you got to get in there and pick and peel that protective layer off the front and the back of the acrylic. That's why it's foggy. When you take them off, they're perfectly clear. Okay. And then you got these guys. Okay. So that bundle is up on the website as well. Yes. All right, so that bundle is up. And then also today, the UVDTFs that go today actually match today's rhinestone set as well, so beautifully. So you can get creative with these guys as well. We have Boss Lady. So see, we've got the very similar kind of like color scheme. Okay, Boss Lady. And a full sheet mix of these beautiful butterflies and I'd say roses. That's a rock rose, but yeah, butterflies and roses. Okay, full sheet mix. Matches today's rhinestone mix today. And then we have individual UVDTFs. These are kind of our faith ones. God's timing is perfect. Faith makes all things possible. With God, all things are possible. Just Jesus with a cross. This almost looks like a really cool tattoo. And faith, love, blessed, and hope. Okay. They all, those white ones especially, go very beautifully with these butterflies. Okay. Ooh. Ombre, do Nolan as your base glitter with these butterflies. And then use some of those beautiful spiritual ones. Okay, so we've got glitter bundle, new UVDTFs, new Disney Princess inspired keychain blanks, and 4 new tumblers that you can also get the sublimation print or the vinyl wrap. Okay, those are all up there. Now that you see these, let's do the rhinestone mix. So it is a resin rhinestone mix today. Tomorrow is going to be our glass mix, but today is a resin mix. Yesterday, or was that yesterday? It was a micro mix. No, yesterday was the bundle. So yesterday we did a bundle. If you missed the bundle, if it's still available, it's still up there. We're going to keep it together as a bundle until the bundle sells out. But today we are going to start. Where did it have been? Okay, so let's do this. Shoot, let me bring up comments. Hi, guys. Hello, everybody. All right, so if you guys are jumping in to us on TikTok, hold on, I got to reset here. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let me move this one over here so I can see comments a little better. Hello, Miss Christy Keith. Cindy Barber. Hi, guys. Okay. Now, y'all, I'm going to start with, oh, what am I going to start with? I'm going to start with the accessory first because it's so pretty, and then you're going to kind of see where we're going. There's little flowers and butterflies of these. Okay. There's some cream. Some stuck together. There we go. Some are in cream and some are in like a smoky gray blue. They're these little, they almost look like these little flowers that are covered in tiny little rhinestones, but they're just little resin, flat back, little accessory pieces. These are going into the mix. Okay. We're going to try to make sure each bag gets at least one, but it's not guaranteed. These go as scoops. It's a 50-gram bag. So kind of whatever ends up in the bag goes in the bag. So you may get one, you may get none, you may get two, you may get three. It's going to be whatever lands in your 50-gram bag. Okay. So those are going in. Okay, they're just fun. They're very, very, very like razzle dazzly. I love them so much. Okay, so then we're gonna go with simple, kind of start easy, but this color will obviously make sense because you've seen the tumblers. We're gonna do this really pretty champagne color. Okay, and we've got this in the SS16s. Okay, so we've got our SS16s in the champagne. This is gonna be resin. Again, this is gonna be a resin set. It's going to be very fall inspired, but would also work well if you're doing a geo tumbler or something. Okay, and then we've got this also in the SS. What do we got here? Oh, those were 20s. I'm sorry, these are 16s. Those were 20s. Here's the 16s, champagne color and 16s. Okay. 10s. Okay, SS10s. These are all in the champagne color. And then we've got our SS6s. Okay, and I'm doing 2 bags of SS6s because y'all, we know we like the little bitty guys to fill in all the nooks and crannies. Okay, so we've got 2 bags of SS6. Okay, 1 and 2. Sorry, I tried to do all of the same color all at once. Just keeps it easy. Okay, SS6s. So these are the little bitty bitty guys to fill in all the neck. It's such a good color. It works on yes, it works in a lot of our tumblers. The champagne and the smoke. You can't rhinestone right now? Oh, April, you must feel crippled. Miriam, today's tumblers, all 4 of today's tumblers. That's why I said, I was like, I wish I could be one of those rhinestone people who can rhinestone a tumbler in one day because I want one of each of these tumblers. I love them so much. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to go in with our silver. So we're going to get our silver in there. The silver is going to get SS10s and SS6s. SS10 and SS6. Little bitty guys. And these are chrome silver going in. All right, now we're gonna start. We've got our base of kind of our really soft tones that really kind of go with those cute little sparkly flowers. So we got the silver, we got that champagne, which kind of goes with those little cutie little crystal flowers. Okay, now we're gonna play. All right, so if you're going up on the website, it's iwantglitter.com. You're gonna click on today's deals. You're gonna see the 4 tumblers there with the sublimation prints or the vinyl prints of those pre-sublimated tumblers. And you're gonna get an idea of what's happening here. Okay, we're going fall-ish. Okay, so we're gonna go in with our really pretty rose goldy kind of coppery color. Okay, so these are going to be mixed sizes of this real pretty copper. Yes. So gorgeously fall. It's like delicious fall. So, so, so pretty. Okay. Like, ooh, love. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of these bags. Just says absolutely, whoa, that came out real fast. Absolutely rich, like copper deliciousness. I don't know why I keep saying delicious, because it's just so good. Okay. Look, look, look. Yes. Like for the cheetah spots on this guy and for like the little accents on his little hoofs. Oh, the silver on the moon would be gorgeous. The pumpkins, the champagne. Oh, the champagne would be on the little cow. And then this copper, I mean, this color would be so cute on the little cheetah spots. Yes. Okay, now for our little pumpkins and all of our orange little pumpkin decorations, we're going to do little SS10s. This is a hard color to explain. This is a chameleon stone. It's got a little flash of purple, fuchsia, orange, like a brass coppery color. They're teeny tiny. They're hard to see. Let's see if I can get you guys up close. It's so pretty. I hope you guys are catching the little flashes of like dark purple and fuchsia that pop off of this, but there's like a little orange that pops off of it as well. And it's got this really pretty copper color. And this color is going to be the perfect color to go around all the little accents on the pumpkins. And these are going to be in SS6s. These are going to be your little guys, fit into your little nooks and crannies. Okay, we got one. We're going to do two of these, because I feel like you need a lot of this for every single one of these tumblers. Now, this can also work for other tumblers as well, or other projects. We just like to choose a few tumblers that we think it's going to be perfect for. So that if you need something, you need it shopping to be easy, we keep it easy for you. Okay, so there's our, what, fourth color going in? Okay, now we're going to turn a little left. Oh, Sandy, it's so pretty. I told you guys, I'm dying. Like, this makes me want to like sip on hot chocolate, have a scarf on, get out my fleece lined leggings and my sweatpants and sit and do movie nights curled up in the house, like with the raining outside. Like, I'm dying. I'm ready. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with my dark, dark, dark blue. We all know this is my faves. Okay, I love me this color. This is a deep blue. If you're new to seeing rhinestones mixed, the silver flashes that you're seeing are the backs of the rhinestones. You will not see those once those rhinestones are in place. What you're looking at is the really pretty blue flashes that are coming off this. It's going to be a very, very dark, deep blue. Not a bright blue. It's a very, very rich, deep blue. Okay. This is going to be all in mixed sizes from SS6s up to SS30s. Okay. We're going to put a couple bags of this in there. Okay. Love this color. So this is going to be pretty in the night sky, around like the ghosty ghost, or in the plaid. Okay. And then, I love this color. Wait, what's this? Okay, hold on. Let me sort out what I've got going on here. Okay. Then we have this black cherry color. It's not, it's a purple. It's a version of a purple. But it's not like grape purple. It's more like black currant, black cherry. and I love it so much. You know what? Purples are my jam. So of course I love it because it's purple, but this is like a super pretty black, like black currant. Okay, so this is going in. This is going to be, these are the SS20s. So these are sold in a 50-gram bag. So if you're just joining in, if you want to do a tumbler top to bottom, full coverage of this stone mix, you're going to need, for a 20-ounce tumbler, you're going to need 2 bags. For a 30-ounce straight tumbler, you're going to need 3 bags, okay? If you're just doing the details on the tumbler, you could probably get away with 2 bags for any tumbler that you're working on, and rock and roll with 2 bags, okay? But if you want to go top to bottom, you want at least 2 bags. I am like a kid in the candy store. Freaking love these colors. I told you guys this whole mix is like, because, well, you guys keep in mind, I absolutely love amethyst stones. I love amethyst. I know they're super common. I also have pink amethyst, but I love amethyst. All those purple, because it's purples. And then we've got very earthy tones that go along with this, which is the champagne and the coppers with like these pretty amethysty-ish colors. Of course, I'm going to be a big fan. So we're going to do the SS6s. This is in that deep purple. I'll never guess what glitter you used last night. I'm going to guess. I am going to guess. And let's see if I can nail it on the head. I'm never going to guess what glitter you used last night. Did you use Larry? Did you? Oh, Huey. I was gonna say, well, did you use Larry? My coveted glitter, my most favorite glitter that was ever created by Little Lee and Rose ever, and then they discontinued the color, and I have never been able to color match it ever. Is that Anita? I always know it's you, Anita, because yours doesn't have a name next to you. All right, here we go. Now these are going to be the SS10s. So we got SS10s, 16s, and 20s of this. Oh, they're so pretty. All right, let's mix this sucker up. I'm dying to see it completed. So the photo for the little icon for this one on the website is literally like spot on. Alyssa like nailed it with the photo. Okay. Gah. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, here we go. So the website is iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. Oh, and then they got the, oh, yes. Oh my God. I need at least 6 bags of this. And I haven't even finished mixing it up. Oh, look at those colors together. Oh, you know what's really rough? Are picking up those little flowers. Those are hard on my hands down there. Oh, this. So I'm going to kind of go more with like this kind of a color palette when we move to California. I'm going to do my kitchen in hunter green, but now I'm kind of maybe changing to this blue. So this makes me want to do my whole house in this color palette. Because I was going to do hunter green kitchen cabinets with brass door handles. I love everything about this. I love everything about this. I'm going to keep mixing it up because just doing this is making me so happy. Okay, so this is a resin rhinestone mix. It does have one little accessory in it. You see the flower. The accessory will come if your scoop that we pull for you happens to have the flowers in it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We don't. We're going to make an effort to try to make sure everyone has at least one flower. When they scoop, they'll try to shoot for a flower. But it's done in a 50-gram bag. So some by weight. So each bag will have 50 grams in this. If you're doing a 20-ounce tumbler top to bottom, you're going to want 2 bags. If you're doing a 30-ounce tumbler top to bottom, you're going to want 3 bags. I want to do an entire tumbler in this top to bottom. I would do a 40-ounce tumbler in this top to bottom. I am digging this. Oh, it's so pretty. I told you guys, like, I know I get excited about every mix, but there's always a reason. And this one is, I'm gonna switch the bins because this one's smaller and it'll be easier to see. Make sure there's no glitter in there. Because I think I picked this big bin, but I'm just gonna put it in the smaller bin so you guys can see it a little better. There's so much. I'm gonna leave that in there. I'm not gonna try to fiddle with that a little bit. Little piece of the bag, the glitter bag. Oh, look at all those stones in there. Oh, I'm making such a mess. Ooh, I shouldn't have done it. Ah! Okay, y'all, but look. Now look. Yes. Look how stinking cute he is. That little bit of purple in the sky, even like, because it's almost, the sky has got a little bit of purple and blue in it. So you can accent with your little SS10s and SS6s in the, with the sky in the blue and purples. But oh, look, it's like the stones are sticking to the cup. But look, okay, look at these stones on this cup. Look at the little clump of stones that just stuck there. They're so pretty. And the champagne on the little bull calf is so cute, little calf. And then you champagne and cover your pumpkins. Let's see if I can get a lot to stick on the bottom. Look. They like to static cling to the cup sometimes. The little stones will clump to the cup. So look at this little patch of stones. Get the camera to focus on it. Oh, I'm just in heaven. Oh, I love it so much. Lick it. Oh, it is delicious looking for sure. Okay, so I'm in heaven with this mix. I am just absolutely enthralled by it. I know, Mary. I know I do this to you guys every day. And also, if you're up there, get an antique brass, because antique brass actually sold out and they forgot to restock the last like 20 bags. After they bagged it all up, they had like 20 bags left and it just got restocked. Extra like real orange for like the pumpkins. So the antique brass has like that orange in it, and some more of the little tiny rose goldy ones in there. And then it's got like this creamy kind of off-white AB stone in there. So this would be a really good mix, a tiny mix to go along with this one if you're going to be doing any of the 4 tumblers today. So yes. Okay, I'm just super excited about this. All right. Because I'm in love with it. And I know I'm never, if I want, what I ultimately want would be to glitter the butt, to rhinestone, I mean, to put a little epoxy over the top with a little pinch of glitter in it. But I also know that I'm in the middle of a big move, so there's no way I'm going to get this tumbler glittered, epoxied, and finished by the time that Halloween rolls around, and then rhinestone by the time Halloween rolls around. I know it's 2 months away, but I will, for like 4 weeks of that, it's going to be like all I'm going to be doing basically is moving. So I'm going to go ahead and start one of these. Oh, now I got to pick out which one I want to do. I mean, we all know I'm going to ultimately pick the cow, but I do, because the cow I can use the purples and the blues on. This one really just is like the brass, the champagne. Okay, we're going to go with little baby cow. Okay, so if you're new to shopping with us, The website is iwantglitter.com. You're going to click on today's deals. You're going to see this rhinestone mix there. Okay, it's a 50-gram bag. If you're going to do a 20-ounce tumbler top to bottom, you need 2 bags. If you're going to do a 30-ounce top to bottom, you're going to need 3 bags. And then we also have rhinestone picker pencils and trays on the website, so and glue. So you can grab one of each of those 3 things is what you're going to need to do a project, and then get yourself some rhinestones. All right. And then if you missed it, there's also a glitter bundle that y'all asked yesterday. I think it was it Dawn? I'm swapping between whether I think it was Dawn. I think it was Dawn Lott that asked. We're going to be doing a glitter bundle. So this is the glitter bundle that I think would go with these guys. Now you can still get these guys individually. But if you want to grab it as a bundle, and the coupon code will work on the bundle. We made sure it's active for the bundle. I know, Pecan Tan Beauty. I picked Poncho, Master Yo, Montgomery, and Nolan. Poncho is like a rose gold. Master Yo is your deep dark brown. Montgomery is kind of like a burgundy. And then Nolan is just champagne silver. So you can buy, just go in and grab, if you're like, ooh, those are like my perfect fall colors for my fall tumblers this season. Grab this bundle and then use the coupon code glitter50 to get a half price. Okay. And then there are new UVDTFs up on the website as well. All right, everybody over on Instagram, we're going to take off for the night. It was fun hanging out with you guys, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody. All right, you guys are coming with me. Okay, so now let's walk down the tool aisle. So if you haven't grabbed a bajillion tools from us, okay, tools you might need for rhinestoning. I still need my glasses somewhere. The craft knife. I just put it on sale the other day for like $2. Grab one of these. It comes with extra blades. Okay, these are like $8 at the craft store. I put them on sale for $2. Now, if you're just getting into rhinestoning and you're like, I just need a small project to try it and see if I'm good at it, grab a DIY floating pen, and you can rhinestone just the bottom of this floating pen and then put glitter in liquid in the top parts. Drop that one. That one just became mine. Hold on. Hold on. You're gonna sit right here for hang out. Hang on right there. I gotta put this thing back together. Sorry, guys. Bloop. So I don't want to lose the little rubber stopper that's in there. Okay, so the DIY pens. Okay, you can rhinestone the little cylinder here. Okay. And then there's a stopper. It comes with a stopper. It's usually inside there. That goes into this part. So you can put your little, just like you would do a snow globe tumbler, you can put the liquid in there with a little bit of glitter and whatever you want to put in there, just little clay shapes or whatever, and then put your stopper in there and then use your super glue, our super strength glue, and then stick it down and twist. And then you've got a really pretty glitter tumbler pen, glitter rhinestone pen shaker. Fun things. Okay. We also have there's other pens you can do that with as well. Okay, then coming on down the line, we're gonna go, what am I looking for? We are looking for the glue. Okay, we do sell the glue. It's $3.50. It has a needle fine point tip to really apply that glue exactly where you need it with a little fine point tip. And then we have trays. We have the rectangle trays. We have triangle trays. These are like 45 cents for the triangle, and these are like 95 cents or 90 cents for these little trays. They're very simple little trays. And then we have the locking trays, the latching trays. They're not locking, but so these have a little lid that clips down onto it and will close up for you guys. Okay, and then dotting tools, silicone tools, all for spreading your glue and messing with your glue, and then rhinestone picker pencils. Okay, this is a rhinestone picker pencil. There's a wax pencil basically inside there. I like to cut mine in half, and then you basically sharpen it like a pencil to a point, and then you use that to pick up and move your stones. So yes, all right. So if you're going in the website and you're kind of new to doing this and you're trying to kind of get an idea of how to do that, grab all those inexpensive, get a pencil picker, get a glue, and get a little tray. Those are the 3 basic things that you need to do this. Now, there's a lot of fancy tools for rhinestoning that you can get as you get better, but we like to offer you guys very inexpensive options to like start this craft and get into this. Ooh, okay. Hi, everybody. Shoot, I lost comments. Master Yo is not on the website separately. Well, there you go. Let me write that down. No pens around me. Master Yo. I don't want to write on that paper. Oh, Christy, can you just text that to me? Thank you. Because I'm like, I'm going to write on this piece of paper and then that I will never see it again. All right. So I have this guy. It's funny. I'm talking to this camera over there. That's where my comments are. So I have this pen and it's got the floating space to make a little snow globe shaker. Oh, I'm missing the stopper. That's why it never got finished. Why did I never finish this one? And then it's got the space to rhinestone it, but I've managed to lose the stopper. So I could just rhinestone this whole portion of the pen. And then I've got this cute little Highland Cow pen. And today's mix, like, heck yeah. So I'm going to scoop a little. I keep trying to get organized with my rhinestoning stuff, and then I keep moving it and then completely losing track of where everything is. I know there's some in the studio. I now know that there's some up at the house. It's like there last night because I couldn't find the stuff from upside. This is the problem: is I work on too many crafts in too many locations, and so then I can never find any of my stuff. And I know I actually have 3 sets of things, but they still end up like I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go in the car and I'll take one, then that's missing, so I'll grab the one from the studio and bring it in here, and then the studio doesn't have one, and then I'll end up with 2 in my bedroom. Flirter. Yeah, that one's not even empty. Ah! I could have sworn yesterday I just left a set here on specifically. There's a glue. I'm so tired of getting new rhinestone picker pencils. So there's a glue. I have a tray. I'll just go get a new pencil. Well, that's okay, because then I can show you guys how to sharpen it. You guys ever get tired of watching my absolute chaos? Oh, you know what? Look at this. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is one of my old ones. This is probably what? At least 2 years old, where it's got the glitter in the cylinder, and then it's got Let's Go Girls rhinestoned around it. So it's a glitter and rhinestone pen. That is the DIY floating pens. Yes, you could put a epoxy caviar in there. Truth. Rhinestone caviar. Ooh, yes, that's actually a good idea. And here's another one. Shake up that glitter. See, here's another one with the glitter snow globe in it. And the rhinestone pen. People love these, by the way. Like, love them. There was a while on lives I was doing them like every day because I love them. And then I got like 10 of them, so I keep them on all my desks. Just heat that, end up with your torch and roll it into a point. Yep. All right, so we're gonna do this. See, I've got a little drawer now that I've started putting basic tools in down here. All right, so first I'm gonna take my rhinestone picker pencil. So if you get one of these on the website and you want to turn it into 2, it's very simple. I'm just gonna take my craft knife and cut it in half. Roll it. And then I'm gonna take my craft knife and shave it down. Okay. Oops. Okay, and just kind of get it to a point. You can get it, you can warm it up with your fingertips. Tish says she does it with her torch. I just use it with my fingertips and just roll it. Yes. Oh, it says sold out. Okay, let me restock them. We just got the restock order in today. I'm on it. Give me just a second. Products, tray, pour back trays. Okay, I got it. Give me just a second. All right, the rhinestone pour back trays are back up on the website. I just restocked them. There you go. Boom, shakalaka. And just like that. That's how good our customer service is. All right, so take it, work it to a point. I can also cut it to a point. Okay. And then just gently shave it down. It doesn't have to be a pencil point. You just, it's easier if it has a slight point to it so that you can target a specific stone, but it doesn't have to be pencil sharp. Okay. So it's that simple. And then I've got my little tray. I scooped up a few of the stones to start with. And then we've got our glue. Okay. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to rhinestone the whole thing on this tumbler. We're going to give up on we're going to abandon ship on the idea of it being a snow globe. And I'm just going to rhinestone over the cylinder. Oh, this glue. This glue's old. This is probably from a couple months ago. This I just grabbed out of an old box of stuff, and it's probably a glue I used a while ago. Okay, I just put it on, I spin it. Oh, we don't have any rags in here. Baby wipes. Nice. Nice. Okay. Actually, it's good when you're using this glue to have a baby wipe handy because you can clean the tip off of your glue. Or a little napkin or something. Okay, so we've glued that all together. So now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do a strip. I like to, once the glue starts getting empty, I fold it over so it's a lot easier to squeeze it out. I love these DIY pens. Okay. I was going to start a tumbler, but I just know better than to get my hopes up that I'd get a tumbler done. So we're going to go in and we're going to put our stones down. I try not to be too picky. If I get too picky about what stone am I going to pick up, it takes me forever to do this. So if I'm doing scatter method, I literally just put my pencil down, whatever it lands on, that's what I pick up. And go from there and just boom, 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 work it down. And then started lining them up. The good thing about this mix is it's got all the sizes. So all your little nooks and crannies are going to get full. Now, don't stress. I think what also trips people up and takes them a lot more time than needs to be is they're so stressed about fitting a stone in every teeny tiny little nook and cranny. Like there should be zero gaps. I have looked at like even some of the like pros that I would say like are like amazing rhinestoners. they have gaps. They're not getting it, like they're not wall to wall unless you're doing a what's it called, rhinestone by design, where they're literally elbow to elbow with each other. When you're doing a scatter method, there's little tiny gaps in there. So once I kind of realized that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to take the stress and pressure off myself, because I was trying so hard to not have any gaps. But I don't consider myself a pro at all, you guys. I'm super slow at doing this, but I just love it so much. You guys, look how delicious this stone color is. All right, y'all. Okay. I'm going to jump out early, but I'm going to show one more time what launched up today. Oh, I'm taking this up. I'm going to be rhinestoning that tonight. Let me show you guys what's up today. For anybody who didn't see it in the very beginning, there is a glitter bundle. The coupon code will work on it. So glitter 50 will work and take half price off of the glitter bundle. This glitter bundle goes with this rhinestone mix. It will also go with the 4 tumblers that we launched today. Ooh. Okay, we've got Nolan. It's a champagne silver. We've got Montgomery, which is kind of like a burgundy. We've got Master Yo, which is a dark, dark, dark brown. And we've got Poncho, which is a rose gold. Okay, this bundle of 4 is up on the website today, and the coupon code will work for it. Okay, then those were selected because they go very well with the 4 tumblers that will launch today. The new Highland Cow, this cute little Frappuccino Ghosty. Oh, love. The pumpkin cherries. Okay. And this is the more traditional plaid pumpkin ghosties, fall leaves. Okay. Tumbler. Those are also available as a sublimation print and a vinyl wrap. There's also a new keychain bundle. It comes with 2 blanks, 2 keychain accessory like hooks, key rings, and 2 princess decals. One is Pocahontas, one is Moana. Okay, you can see that on the website. There's new UVDTFs. We have Boss Lady, also works with today's rhinestones and today's glitter bundle. Then we have the butterflies. Okay, a full sheet mix of butterflies. It works with today's rhinestone mix, works with today's bundle. Okay, the silver Nolan would be beautiful with this. Poncho would be gorgeous with these guys. Okay, and then we have individual UVDTFs. One is the little Jesus with the cross. Love, hope, blessed, and faith. Oh, for sure with the steampunk prints. With these rhinestones, yes, for sure. If I'm doing her in glass, but 1000% it would work on her, or the steampunk dragon, for sure. Okay, then we've got with God, all things are possible. Faith makes all things possible in white. Would go really, really pretty with the butterflies. And God's timing is perfect in white and would go beautiful with the butterflies. Okay, so those are going to be your new UVDTFs. Okay, so those plus today's rhinestone mix. It is a resin rhinestone mix. It does have an accessory, so if you missed that, it is a very pretty there are these cute little let this see if we can get the camera to focus. Back up a little. Little flowers, they're flat backed. You are going to put these on just like you would your rhinestones. And then today's mix. Let's get you into it. And today's mix has that deep, rich blue, that black currant purple color, copper, champagne, silver, just absolutely stunning. All right. Don't forget to fix my banner. Oh, the little one sticking to my fingers. All right. So that is what's up on the website for today. I would give you guys a good story time by summer, but I don't have a good story time by summer. It's been, our life has been more than people can handle, I think. I think most people would have had, their marriage would have ended and they'd had a mental breakdown with the amount that Ivan and I handle. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I'm ready for a break. I'm ready for life to just give us a break. Um, yeah. But there's no good story times with it other than me and Ivan are just slowly being whittled down. My brain is fried. Nah! Everybody send good karma to the universe, good vibes. Pray for us. We're supposed to be closing escrow on Friday. We still have no idea if we're going to close escrow. They keep asking us to jump through a hoop, and then we jump through and we figure that must be it. They just need us to do this, and then we'll be done. And then we jump through that hoop, and they're like, oh, wait, never mind. We also need this. And something they told us they absolutely did not want us to do at all, period. Do not do this at the beginning of our loan. We're on 2-3 days away from when our loan is supposed to close. We're like, oh, by the way, we need you to do this. And it's not just something, I'm not going to talk in depth about it, but I'm like, it's not just something that you can just like do overnight. This is something like takes like months in preparation to do. And they're like, we need you to do this. It is ludicrous, like what's going on for us. I have no words. We have an amazing mortgage broker guy. He's somebody I've known for a very long time. He's not the problem. He's not the problem. It's the underwriters that are the problem. They're just dragging us through the coals, dude. Pray for the Prinzones. Oh, I know, April. Everyone, it's actually been like that for a few days, but you guys just noticed today. Yeah, so it's been a rough. And then if we ultimately don't get this loan, if they still in the end say like, sorry, you don't qualify, um, then it's going to get even stickier